Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another great edition of my Grue Rume Show. And for the Grue Rume Show today, we got a very great guest. He's an amazing actor. He does a lot of voice acting, and his name is Nick Wolfhard, and he stars in the show called The Last Kids on Earth. It's a animated show where he does the voice, and they also made a video game, and it's available for PlayStation 4, for Xbox 360, and a lot of other places. So go check out the video game for Last Kids on Earth and check out the series that Nick is in. I am Rocco Cross. I am the host at Stutters. I am the host of the Grue Room, and my interview with Nick Wolfhard is coming up very shortly. So stay tuned to my Grue Rume Show. Oh yeah. Okay, welcome to Grue, and thanks so much for taking time out of your night and coming on the show.
Absolutely. No, it's great to be here. Oh, I
Awesome.
can take that. Thank you. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Mm.
So before we went live with this, we were talking about horror films, and I'm a big horror fan, and my show has like a horror base to it. And whenever I have guests on, I always ask them this: what are some horror films you like watching?
Oh, my all-time favorite, I think, horror movie of all time is The Thing, because
Yes.
I love The Thing. I love retro. I love when I say retro. A lot of old school horror fans will get mad when you say retro and you're referring to the 70s and 80s. And I totally get that, because you're kind of ignoring the old stuff like Frankenstein's monster, the Invisible Man,
Yeah.
the Mummy, stuff like that. And they're all horror icons, of course, but most people know Freddy, Jason,
Well, yeah, of course.
Michael Myers. So when I refer to horror, I mean the 70s and 80s. So I'd say I love Alien. I love I you okay? Sorry. Um
Sorry.
I love Alien. I love The Thing, The Fly, body horror from the 80s,
Yes.
especially anything with really good
Yes.
practical effects. The Thing especially, the reason I gravitate so much towards The Thing is because its practical effects just to this day still blow my mind.
Oh,
I
I
can't
know.
believe how good that movie still looks.
I know, especially when he actually turns.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. No, it's unbelievable the work that they put into it. I don't know if it was Stan Winston. No, it wasn't. I don't know if it was Rick Baker or Stan Winston or someone, but that they did a phenomenal job on that film.
Oh, definitely, yes. And like you were saying, like the horror icons, like a Freddy, a Jason, Michael, Leatherface, like
Yeah,
Chucky, like those are like classics too.
exactly. No, they're classics in their own rights, and I think I think the Mummy, and I think the Invisible
Oh yeah.
Man, Frankenstein's monster, the not Swamp Thing. That's a comic book character, but the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yes.
They all kind of laid the groundwork
Oh,
for
definitely.
for these for
Yes.
these for these characters, and yeah, they're like they're the OGs. So yeah,
Oh, for sure. Like for horror films, like I do love like the Freddy's, the Jasons, but for one of my favorite horror films is actually Stephen King's It. Like I mean, I like both versions, but I do like the Tim Curry Pennywise.
yeah. No, I am a huge fan of Tim Curry.
Hmm.
Just in general,
Yeah.
but especially for voiceover as well. I've never seen the original It, believe it or not, the
Oh
original It
wow.
miniseries,
Okay.
and I've been slacking on like original horror stuff too from like the 40s or 50s, because I've always just been curious about like the old Draculas and stuff, and just
Yes.
how those old kinds of movies were made and how they hold up compared to everything else. Sorry, I'm still a little sick myself,
It's
but
okay.
yeah, no, I think that I was talking to someone about this recently. I think it was my girlfriend. We were having a discussion about how everything that we have today is
Hmm.
basically the same but more advanced. And that can
That's
apply
true.
to everything, but it also applies to horror as well. Like we take, the groundwork and we like improve upon the techniques. We try to master them more, or we tweak them a little
Hmm.
bit for modern sensibilities, just to kind of try and get a sense of what is the public like, what do we
Yeah,
like, what can we do that's new, what can we do that's old and spin it on itself, kind of.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You're right. Yeah, mostly like a lot of films that are coming out now, whether it's horror or action or like a lot of them are remakes of older films.
Yeah, I I'd say that especially now, I'd say that the 2010s definitely had a lot of reboots. The 80s as well. The 80s, the 80s is also. I mean, The Thing is technically a reboot, and The
Yeah,
Fly is technically a reboot, and
yeah.
I'm sure there's a bunch of others I'm missing. A reboot from the 2010s that I feel like, because I feel like currently in the 2020s we're starting to kind of move back to original film, like
That's
with
true.
companies like A24. Like I just saw Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Northman, and I'm going to go see that new Nicolas Cage movie
Oh
soon.
yeah.
And I feel like there's definitely a place for that again, and there always was, but I feel like it's getting more popular. But anyway, I don't. Sorry, I forgot what I was. What my original point was. Do you remember?
Well, you were talking about films
The
being
reboots. That's right.
rebooted. Yeah.
That's right. One movie during the 2010s that I loved, that was Dread. Have you ever seen Dread?
Oh, like
Carl
yeah, like Judge Dredd, right? Like
Judge
the
Dredd.
red. Yeah, yeah. Hmm.
Carl Urban's Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Um, it was amazing. I've never seen the Sylvester Stallone one, but this one blew my mind. I
Oh, it was
I
really good.
and I always heard everyone saying, like, I wish more people saw it in theaters, and I never did, and I really wish I did because it's incredible. Yeah.
I know it was actually a really good movie. I was shocked because I actually saw Judge Dredd with Sly Sylvester Stallone, and I thought that was really good. And then when I saw Dredd, like I was like, oh wow, this is actually really good. Like I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not because I like the old one.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a very cool idea. I
Yeah,
love the
definitely.
idea of these giant mega cities, and they just sprawl across most of the country. It's I just love the layout of it, and I love the idea, and the environments are so cool, and I don't know, it's definitely not a place that I would want to exist, but it's a place that I'm glad that can exist in fiction. That's for sure.
Yeah. so so like the I wanted to ask like how did how did you know like you wanted to get involved with doing voice acting?
Well, as a kid, I loved watching cartoons. I mean, I love movies in general. I mean,
Hmm.
I've been taking acting classes, I took improv in middle school, and I think I took I took drama classes. I In high school and middle school, I did it's like a play.
Nice.
Did some one act plays. I mean, the one act plays were required, but everything else I did of kind of my own accord. And I found out about these voiceover classes. I found
Mhm.
out Vancouver has a big scene for it. And so I took some classes with On the Mic, and I had a mentor, Kirby Morrow, who unfortunately passed away recently, but he taught me quite a bit, and he produced my demo. After a while, he I got introduced to an agent, and I started booking gigs from there. I've been trying to learn, and I've been doing more ever since, basically.
Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice. Did do you remember what was like your very first like voice gig you had? Your
I do.
actor gig?
I do. It was a movie called Under Wraps.
Oh
It
yeah.
was a cartoon movie that premiered on Cartoon Network in Halloween of 2014. I think I was only 15 or 16 when I was when we were making it.
Okay.
And it was me, Kazumi Evans, Kazumi Evans, another voice actor in Vancouver, Terry Klassen, who's a legendary voice director in Vancouver, or just in general, directed me. And that was my first experience, and I was lucky enough to land the lead role.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
On my second audition, which is that's like that's basic. That's near impossible. I still can't believe I did it. I mean, a lot of it was luck, but it is what it is. And but that's what the my first gig was, and I had a lot of fun on it. I was really nervous, but Terry and Kazumi both helped me feel very comfortable. So I was, it was my first gig, and I was just a kid. So
Well, yeah. Wow.
yeah.
I mean, that's really cool that like your first gig and you're like the lead.
Yeah, I know. I'm still shocked about it. Like 7 years later,
Yeah.
I still can't believe that happened, especially considering like just how the industry is and how much you need to audition. Like in the LA area, you need to do about 100 they say that you do about 100 auditions, and you might land one of those, maybe two if you're lucky. If you do 200 auditions and you land one of those, you're still doing well. So the fact that I landed it on my second audition ever in a smaller market, I don't want to talk about myself, but anyway. Because I don't want, it sounds to me it sounds like I'm bragging, so I don't want to. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Sorry.
It's all right. So how was it like playing Graham on Smiling Friends?
Graham was okay. Graham was fun. I recorded all of that in my bedroom.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I recorded all of it in my bedroom. This was pre, I think, I don't remember. It was in my bedroom, and me and my brother would like swap turns doing our lines.
Nice.
I also voiced some of the purple bleeblies as well, and I would get like a glass of water, and I'd make like drowning sounds and electrocution sounds, just get it all over my shirt. And just I had to, that was such a fun recording session. I was laughing so hard. Zach and Michael were laughing hard. It was a lot of fun. That was, yeah, it was so good.
Nice. And what drew you to want to do last Kids on Earth? And can you tell us a little bit about what the show is too?
Yeah, so Last Kids on Earth is a show about 4 kids who are living in the apocalypse, and the character I play, Jack Sullivan, basically never had the chance to have a family of his own. So he kind of tries to make one in the apocalypse and tries to just kind of do the best he can with friends and try to make the most of it while things are, looking pretty dour. And the way I got it was it was about like a 4 to 5 month audition process.
Oh wow.
I think I did it. I auditioned. I want to say it went to like from like February to like May, or like January to May or something like that. And I auditioned. I did a callback. I think I did another callback, and then I got the part. I'm not sure, but it took a while. And yeah, that was a big deal. I love everyone on that show, all the people, the cast, the crew, everyone. James Corrigal, our director. Seriously, like everyone. Monse Hernandez, Charlie Demers, you know, just pretty much everyone. Sorry, I'm a little out of it at the moment because like I said, I'm a little sick, but so if I'm forgetting anyone's names, if anyone on Last Kids is listening to this right now, just know that I love you all, seriously.
And when you're getting ready to do work, like the voice work, how do you prepare your voice for it? Do you have any special routines you do?
I do actually. In high school, I used to have a therapist that would actually help me with my voice. That actually the school assigned to me. Some sort of, and I still use his techniques. His name was shout out to Dr. Rob Padgham. I hope you're watching this. I still use your techniques to this day. So I do this thing where I'll breathe in deep through my nose as far as I can, and I go, and I'll do this thing where I rub my Adam's apple like this, and I'll go, and I'll do that for as loud as I can. Breathe deep. I'll do ba ba ba, and then do that again, and then I'll go zzz, and I'll do it, and I'll do that for as long, all three of those for as long as I can. And what that'll do is it will essentially recover my voice, not enough to recover it in the moment, but it'll definitely loosen things up for sure. And it's definitely good for that. And you know, sometimes in order to get into character, I'll also say like a line or two. For Jack, I didn't really have one. But because Jack is just me, but with like a younger voice. Like Jack is just my voice for hire. But
Yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much my only technique. That and like if I need to say a line to get into character, that's what I'll do.
Sweet. Okay. And like which scene of Jack did you like doing the best?
Oh, I love the pretty much the entire episode of Thrall training Jack. Like he's, you know, Jack really wants to prove himself that he can protect his friends. Mm-hmm. And that he can show that he's like a true leader. And he finally learns the technique that Thrall showed him. And it was a very satisfying moment, I think, for the character, and just, I don't know, just his growth as well. You know, at the end of the day, he's a kid. You know, he has kid, you know, he has kid problems and kid emotions, and you know, they all, like all kids, you know, they don't always come out like, well, that doesn't make, you know, like that's not fair or whatever. Like during season 2 where he wanted to kind of destroy the radio.
Oh, and your video went out again a little.
Oh no, sorry. There we go. He wanted to destroy the radio because he thought that his friends would abandon him, but he didn't realize, you know, that you know, there's friends, there's family. They've been through so much. Of course they'd stay with him, but you know, he's a kid, so he didn't really think about that. I don't think I would either. You know, It's when your mind gets so set on one thing, it starts to kind of spiral out, especially on the, you know, when you hyperfixate on that. Especially when it has to do with something that really stresses you out and you're really anxious. That's why I really like the show, just in general. Like it deals with, sure, it's cartoony, but it also has its dramatic moments, and it deals with realistic problems. June's entire arc is amazing. June Gloom, that's a favorite of a lot of people. That episode is amazing. That's one of my favorites, absolutely. If not my favorite. That was book 2 that episode was done in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
Nice. And look, we were talking about horror earlier. Like one of the films I love is The Evil Dead, and Bruce Campbell actually worked on the show, right?
Yeah. He's he plays Chef. I didn't get to meet him, but I would love to. Yeah.
That is so awesome to know that he was part of the show.
Yeah, no, I love The Evil Dead 2. I haven't seen Evil Dead 1, but I love Evil Dead 2. And Army of Darkness as well. I've seen both.
Yeah. And I was reading like a big fan of manga, right?
Yeah, I am. I'd say I watch more anime than I read manga, but yeah, no, I like manga quite a bit. Like I really like I like Berserk a lot.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, still haven't finished it. I'm gonna take my time with it for obvious reasons. Rest in peace, Miura. But yeah.
Mhm. And like what?
Um.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. Sorry. Go ahead.
and, and what about like the anime shows? Like what kind do you like watching?
um. I'm not really picky when it comes to anime. My favorites are pretty sprawling. I really like Hajime no Ippo, the fighting, which is a
Mhm.
boxing anime. I love it. It's so good. That's one of my favorites. What else? There's this. I mean, of course, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z and
Oh yeah.
Bleach. Yeah, it like yeah. Um, Attack on Titan. There's an
Mhm.
anime called wait, oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's
Okay, yeah.
another yeah, that's another one that I watched in middle school. One I've been watching recently is called Komi-san Can't Communicate. It's about this girl
Oh,
who has really bad social anxiety and she's kind of trying to learn to open up with other people. Toradora is a fantastic romance anime. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, that's another one that everyone likes. I love it too. I'm a total nut for JoJo.
nice.
Yeah. Gintama is another one I love a lot. I've seen pretty much every episode almost. So that's a comedy
Sweet.
slash action.
Okay.
Oh, and I think yeah, and Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho are amazing. Anything that Yoshihiro Togashi, anything that Togashi makes is absolutely amazing.
Nice, nice. What about were you ever a fan of Death Note?
Death Note, yeah, I watched some of Death Note. I've actually worked with some of the voice actors of Death Note.
Get out,
Actually,
really?
the voice of Rover in Last Kids on Earth is actually the voice of Ryuk
Get
in
out.
the English
Wow.
dub. Yeah,
That is
yeah,
very interesting.
yeah. He's Vegeta in the original dub of Dragon Ball Z. Brian's the best. He's so nice. He's like seriously one of he's like one of my favorite people.
Sweet. Nice, nice. And you also have a Twitch and you're a big video gamer.
Yeah, I stopped streaming a while ago, but I do play a lot of video games. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been playing Lego Star Wars a lot recently, the new one.
Yeah, yeah.
May the 4th today, by the way, that we're recording this.
Exactly, exactly.
And what else? The new Kirby game,
Mm-hmm.
Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. I've been playing that on the Switch. And of course Elden Ring. Elden Ring's the other
Nice.
one. It's so
Nice.
much fun. I just can't believe how big it is. And Kirby's awesome too. Like this is the first Kirby game that's fully 3D.
Oh, get
And
out.
it's yeah, like it's great.
I still
The
haven't played that one yet.
Yeah, you should give it a shot.
Okay.
It's great. I love it. I'm eager to play. I'm very eager to play more of it.
Awesome. Awesome. And the Star Wars game, isn't that the one Cameron Monaghan is like the lead in that? The guy, the
That's
actor.
that's Jedi Fallen Order, I think.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
one I've also played through. I love that one.
Yeah.
I played that one on PC. That's an incredible game too. That was made by Respawn.
That was really good. Like I really liked it. I mean, everything was great about the game. Graphics, the play.
I love yeah, no, the gameplay was great because you could just unlock the skill tree was great, the
Yeah.
story was awesome, the acting, the graphics. Yeah. No, I can't wait for the I can't wait if there's a new one.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
I was always a fan of his though, Cameron. Like I love that show he came from, Shameless.
Oh, he's on Shameless.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like that was my show. I watched it from episode one all the way up into the end.
Yeah, I need to check that out. I've never seen it.
Oh wow, okay. It, it,
That's
it's it's definitely funny.
yeah. No, I'll check it out for sure. It's probably on Prime Video
Oh
or
yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Or Netflix.
And well, yeah, I love watching that. Like what do I watch on Netflix now? I usually check it out for horror movies and stuff. Of course,
Yeah.
horror movies, right?
Yeah. Yeah. In Canada, we have a lot of the Hulu content is on Disney Plus. So
Oh
we'll get
wow.
a lot of our the Hulu programming on Disney Plus, and it's called Star. So it's called like
Hmm.
Star Plus or Star,
Oh,
and that's usually where that programming will go, and then anything else usually goes to Prime Video. Um, but yeah, the Netflix is great for original programming and movies
oh,
and
definitely.
Last Kids is on there. I had Oh man, did you watch the Dark Crystal on Netflix? The new Dark Crystal show?
No, no. Is it
That is
good?
one of the best shows I have seen in the last 10
Yeah,
years.
really.
Watch it. You will have you seen the original Dark Crystal?
Yeah, yeah.
You will love this. It's a prequel. It's very,
Oh,
very
okay.
good. Yeah.
Oh,
The
nice,
the
nice.
puppetry is amazing. The acting as well. It's so good.
Oh, thank you. I'll definitely have to see that now.
Yeah, it's called Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Or you could just search up Dark Crystal, you'll find it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, nice, okay. And I remember you telling me before we came on the live, like you were also watching the TV series of
Chucky,
Chucky
yeah,
too,
Chucky.
right? Yeah,
Yeah, Chucky's really, really fun.
it
Because
is.
it's the thing that I like about the show is that it's really doing something different this time.
Hmm.
And it's really exploring like a group of characters because Chucky's never really, and I like that it's a show because it really has time to just bake in the kind of character development.
Oh,
And I
definitely. Yeah.
and like before the show came out, like I wasn't sure how that would really work, but I think I think that was making it into a show was like the best decision they ever could have made. They were really able to spread their wings by making it a show, I think. Don Mancini,
Yeah.
yeah, he made a
Yeah.
really good decision,
Yeah. I
I think.
When I first heard that Chucky was going to be made into a TV series, I was like, "Oh my god, what are they going to do? They're going to ruin it." And and then
No, it's
and then
literally
I
like the
watched the series, and
it's literally like the best Chucky thing, like one of them, like ever. Yeah.
yeah, definitely, yeah, because I watched the whole series from start to finish, and I loved every episode, and and everyone on the show was great, like every character, and of course, Brad Dorff, who's the voice of Chucky.
Yeah, he's always great.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the kid actors are great too. I noticed you had actually one of them on your show, right?
I did, yeah.
Uh,
I
who who was that? I forget.
I don't know how to say his name. He has like one of those long names. He's the one who plays Devin, the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. I know.
Mhm. you
Yeah,
know
that's right.
Jake and Devin are like the main couple on the show,
I,
and
I remember now. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I remember you had. Yeah. Because I remember seeing the video.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He was actually really nice too.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Seems like a fun. It seems like a fun group of kids. Fun show to
right.
work. It was super fun.
Yeah, definitely. And of course you got like all the vets too, like Jennifer
Yeah.
Tilly,
Tilly-
and
Jennifer Tilly's back.
yeah,
Everyone else.
I mean, just learning from Jennifer Tilly and like Brad Dorff, the both of them have been in like numerous things.
Yeah, the original actor of Andy Barclay is
Yeah,
back.
yeah, he is. Yeah,
Yeah, and Alex as well. The original
Mhm.
actor who played
Mhm.
Alex, he's
Yep,
back.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
really good series. I like it.
no, I do too, and I'm actually really eager to finish it.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I'm excited. Actually, now I kind of want to watch it. I mean, I already did, but now I want to be like go over there to the couch and just turn it on.
There you go. There you go. And how, like, by being someone who's a really big fan of games, video games, how does it feel to actually be in a video game?
That was awesome for Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Dune to be like my first video game.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much fun. That game, recording that game, and actually being in there and getting to do all the sounds and getting to do all the the death sounds, the attack sounds, and the dialogue. It was great. I'm so glad it was my first video game experience. It
Sweet.
was, yeah. I really got to just kind of spread, well, like, again, like, spread my wings and kind of learn.
Oh
Well, I
yeah.
mean, I already knew a lot about it, but to also have a voice director there too, as well, just to finally get the collaborative process of working on a video game was awesome.
Sweet. And you also like to cook. Do you have any dish you like? I I saw your page and you're always like making
Yeah,
something. You're always making all kind of dishes. After,
yeah.
after
Me
I
and my
see that, I want
girlfriend.
to eat dinner.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend cook a lot. I'd say my favorite dish is probably, we make this. My girlfriend makes this awesome katsudon. Do you know what katsudon is?
Oh, what is that?
So it's like a bed of rice. No, it's these fried pork cutlets,
Ooh.
with deep fried with some egg, and you got some green onions, and then you put some of this sweet kind of sauce on it, and
Hmm.
you put that on a bed of rice, and that's one of my favorites. Another is we made this awesome spaghetti and meatballs with this homemade meat sauce. It was
Nice.
so good. Another, I think the best dish I think we've ever made was actually a pastry. It was this vegan chocolate cake with these white chocolate shavings on top, and I could not believe how good it was. Like, I couldn't believe it was vegan. It's like the best chocolate cake I've ever eaten. She made it before we made it together, and I couldn't believe it. And then we made it again, and it was just as good. And I think we made it a third time, and uh, I don't remember if it was as good, but I think we made it one more time after that, and it was just as good. So,
Oh,
anytime we don't make it as good, we always remember to have it, be as good as it was the previous time. Because I guess in cooking, you gotta really, it's like a science. It really is. Even if you know the rules, you really screw up a lot unless you're really
mhm.
paying attention. Like, I'm so helpless by myself in terms of baking. Like with a cake, like I tried to make a red velvet cake. Never again. Like, I just need to pay more attention. I made a blue velvet cake. I have a picture on my Twitter of me having icing all over my face, and it was blue, and I'm just like this. Yeah, and that's how that went.
Okay.
Not fun.
It doesn't sound like it was fun. It sounded like more of the cake was on you than actually on the cake.
Well, the icing at least. Yeah.
Yeah, the icing.
Yeah. No, it was. Yeah.
And what do you like doing during your free time when you're not involved with acting?
I like to. Well, I like to cook. I like
Yeah.
to play video games. I like to go out and I just went camping recently, so that was
Oh,
fun.
nice.
Yeah. BC has British Columbia has some very pretty forests, so that was really nice. And it was, yeah, no, I miss swimming a lot. Swimming was one thing that I really liked doing before COVID, and
Oh,
I want to go back and swim again. That was something.
nice.
Just a lot of media stuff. I'm more of an indoors person, despite how much I enjoyed camping, and despite how much I like, I can like hiking and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, swimming is definitely something I want to get into again.
Okay. And what are some songs you're currently listening to? Like, what's on your playlist?
Weirdly enough, I've gotten into like old Randy Newman music.
Okay.
So like Short People from the 70s
Yeah,
and that
yeah.
song I Love LA. And yeah, just some of his scores as well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go through a Randy Newman phase, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a current show out. Uh, I'm pretty sure it's out now or coming out, and you're doing the voice acting for that, and your brother Finn is in it, and one of the biggest music icons, Rollins,
Yeah,
Henry Rollins.
yeah. We've got Henry Rollins, Lena Headey, Luke Wilson, in the cast. The show is called New Gen. And yeah,
Yes.
me and Finn will be playing co-leads, as well as Anya Chalotra. She'll be the third co-lead. And yeah, no, very, very, very excited for that for sure.
Awesome.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait.
Nice. Now, is that out yet, or is it coming out?
No, it's not out yet, but
Okay.
yeah, no, it's yeah. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Sweet, sweet.
Yeah.
And and where can fans find you at? Like, what are your socials and stuff?
You can find me at Nick double underscore Wolfhard on Twitter, or you can find me at Nick Wolfhard on Instagram. Recently, I did a video game called Identity V. I played Joker the Weeping Clown.
Oh, nice.
I was the English voice of him for the trailer. Um, and yeah. Also, I think Last Kids on Earth and the Staff of Doom, I'm pretty sure, is on Xbox Game Pass currently. It's out now. Um, and some other cool stuff coming. So yeah. Anyway,
Sweet,
it was great. Yeah.
sweet. And my last question, I'm going to ask you because it was something that the people were telling me to ask, so I'm going to ask it. They want to know if you watch the very big show that your brothers and Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, I watch it for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. It's I watched, yeah, season 1, season 2, season 3. I watched season 3 all in one night. I couldn't stop.
In one night.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, I watched it all in one night.
Okay, sweet.
I'm definitely a fan. So
Nice, nice.
yeah,
No, it's a really good show, and season 4 is about to drop in June, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it.
yeah. No, I am too. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I think.
Yeah,
I'm sure. I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure it will be.
yeah, definitely.
I trust in my brother.
There you go. That's having some really
Yeah,
good
and of
some really
course the
good faith
writers.
there.
Yeah, the Duffer Brothers know what they're doing at this
That's
point.
true.
3 seasons in, they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you again for coming on the show, and
Of
it's
course,
been
it was.
it's been really fun talking to you. Like, you're really awesome.
Oh, thank you, Rocco. It was great being here. I really appreciate you reaching out to me to have a chat.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I hope you and your girlfriend feel better, and definitely have have a good week.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. I'm sorry if I got a little, throughout this interview.
No, it's fine. It's good.
Okay, great. It was great. It was great being here, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Take care,
Thanks,
and
bud.
thank you for having me.
Definitely, bud. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.